Okay, and we are live. We are back. And for those who were trying to tune in earlier, we apologize for the technical difficulties. With when you are going when you're broadcasting live, those things happen. And so we just take it with a grain of salt and keep moving. But the devil is alive, God is good. The internet is stable right now. We are good. So let me just get right into it because I'm so excited. I have a wonderful special guest on today. She is one of the top trainers in Houston, and I'm just elated to have her here because I know someone on listening to this broadcast is going to need her services. Okay, so let me just introduce myself for the viewers who don't know who I am. And Tawania, if you want to share with your on your page, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, with your phone, just so that your Facebook followers will be able to hear the broadcast. Okay. All right. So let me just get started. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Benita Ledet, and I am the owner and creator of A Unique Heart, and I have a special product called Love in a Box. Love in a Box is full of a bunch of tools and gifts and resources to just love for you to love on yourself. And it was when I designed the box, I designed it with you in mind. And then also, Tawan and I are both we have just released a new book, The Prayers for the Boss Babe. We are #1 in the nation. And we are just elated to just share that platform. So we have a lot of things to share with you this afternoon. But the first things first, let me just read out this young lady's bio because you need to know who she is. Everyone knows her by Coach Joe, but I'm just going to say her whole name just to introduce her bio to you. Coach Tawania Joe is a mompreneur, certified nutritionist and fitness expert, a weight loss and master lifestyle coach. Coach Joe specializes in helping professional women create and maintain a healthy lifestyle with balance and clarity with yo-yo diets. Lord, that sounds like me, yo-yo diets.
Without.
Woo. Coach Joe, 4 pillars of holistic health is physical, nutritional, emotional, and spiritual. They are the foundation of her work with women. Tawania, Coach Joe, is the owner of Fit Chick Academy, a woman's only gym, and the Weight Loss and Wellness Center, a wellness institute where she provides nutritional counseling. She also offers her signature weight loss program. Aside from being an entrepreneur, Coach Joe is a wife, a mother, and a mother who loves to travel. Coach Joe has been featured in Houston Chronicle as one of the top 5 fitness trainers in Houston, Houston Vogue magazine, spotlight, and contributing writer in the Women's in Ministry magazine. Coach Joe finds joy in empowering women to implement simple changes to feel their best selves. Okay, so with that being said, I understand how we instantly connect. And see, a lot of times when I bring my guests on, I hadn't even read the bio. I don't even know all of that. I'm not the kind of person that be digging and be nosy and all of that. I kind of go on spirit. Right. I go on spirit. And I even like yesterday when I had my brother and sister on, when I read their bio, I was like, this is why we connected. You know what I mean? Like I never go into all that digging and all that because who you are is going to show up anyway. That's like my motto. Like the onions are going to unfold and unlayer as the relationship develops anyway. Okay. And so let me just share with the listeners as to how we met. So we are, like I said before, we just released a book called The Prayers of the Boss Babe. And God just showed up and showed out in that thing. And it's 27 of us. She's one of them. I'm one of them. And so we were at the photo shoot. I had never met Coach Joe a day in my life. I think I've seen her on social media. We might have connected on there. But as far as having a personal relationship or up close personal conversation, we'd never had a conversation. Right. So we meet at the photo shoot. We're talking and something. I think I was sitting in a chair. And somebody was like, well, can I use that chair? I said, no. I said, I'm about to be 50. I need that chair. I said, my legs been bothering me, you know. And so I started saying about how my legs was bothering me and blah, blah, blah. And she said, what? Like that caught her attention. When that caught her attention, she, we kind of went over to the side. She said, let's exchange cards. I think I can help you. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, you know how everybody say they can help you, they can do this, they got the titles, blah, 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 all that. But what caught my attention with her is immediately when I told her what my legs were doing, she said, I need you to order A, B, and C. And I need you to do 1, 2, and 3. And let's start off right there. And let me see if I can help develop you a nutritional plan. And the rest is history. So immediately, I'm a good listener. So in my mind, I was like, okay, here I go, Benita. Another bill, another this, another that. But if it's going to help me get right and get me in shape for 50, I'm willing to invest in myself because I do preach self-love. So I need to love on myself. Absolutely. So immediately the next day, we were busy. We were tired from the photo shoot. We were, all in our moment, our high. So I didn't get a chance to reach out to her. But that very next day, I texted her and I said, hey, I think I want to try what you have for me. And I've already ordered the products and blah, blah, blah. And then we got into a consultation. Her consultation, y'all, is 15 minutes. I think we stayed on the phone like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that. And that's when I knew that God sent her to me, because when we got on the phone, she said, well, I always pray and tell God, send me who I need. Yes. And I had been praying and asking God, send me the right person who I need. So I knew that it was an instant divine. And just to put a footnote on that, everything that she's told me to do is working. So all we got to do is just get into the exercising plan. We starting off slow with me, but I believe it's a match made. It's divine made, match made from heaven. And I can't wait to see the results unfold as we elevate my plan. But without further ado, Coach Joe, the only thing I'd like for you to do before we dive into your platform is just to share with the listeners like any experience that you've had with me, just from us just meeting and knowing each other. I don't think you've had a chance to have the experience with the Love in the Box or my self-love journal. So you might just be able to elaborate maybe just an experience of being around me or from when we met, just anything you want to share.
Actually, you know what? When I met you, first of all, thank you for having me. When you said love, that is your middle name. It is all over you. I didn't know you were the love doctor, but just thinking back to the first experience meeting you, the joy, the excitement that you have right now was at the photo shoot. So yes, I always pray. I say, Lord, you know what? Send me the clients that need me, because when you lead from a business where you're supporting people, you want the people that need your help. And it's about money, but the money will come. But when you love what you're doing and you really, really want to help people to become better, to feel good, to boost their confidence, I always say, Lord, I am your vessel. Send me who needs me. So with the nutritionist, and when I actually talked to you, it was so natural for me to know exactly what you needed, because I love to do research. And for me, it's not about the books. I gave you pictures, I gave you information, and I didn't care if you called or if you didn't call. My job at that time was to assist you, because that's what we do. So when you told me exactly what was going on, I was like, okay, boom, you need this, this, and this. And I want to help you, because you were like, you wasn't pressuring me. You were saying, these are the ailments that I'm having, and my doctors are saying X, Y, and Z. And I was like, you turning 50, girl? What? Not you. You look great. But it was just like a natural connection, And the thing is, we are experiencing the book, which is amazing, Why we can't be healthy together? Why we can't be fine together? So God just put us together, and with you putting the party together, and we just clicking and working. And let me tell you something. This lady, when she says she's gonna do something, she on it, And it's just, she's a giver. And that's one thing that I love about you. You're willing to give. You're willing to go above and beyond. So I'm so excited that we met. And you know what, girl? We got a lot of things to do. We're going to write more books. We're going to help more people. So my experience with you is nothing but love and joy. So I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely. And I already, like when we had our first conversation, I was like, listen, I said, I really believe this is a divine connection. And
Absolutely.
the more you fed me information, the more I fed you information.
Yes.
You know,
Iron
and
sharpens iron, baby.
right, iron sharpens iron. And then like immediately I start, you see, one of the reasons why, like I have all these titles on my name, but I promise you I live up to them. One of the titles is I'm a love connector. Like I love to connect people. Like if I see that you and somebody else can make a fit, then I'm gonna connect you to so y'all can benefit off of the, benefit off the blessing. Like that's what I love to see. Like I love to connect people. And so immediately, I said, you know what, you would be a good fit with this special person I have in mind. Immediately when I talked to the person, I started telling the person about you and why we having lunch Friday, just like that. You know what I mean? But it's going to benefit all of us because with my love in the box, okay, so first let me back up. I have a nonprofit called BYSE, and that stands for Build Your Self-Esteem. All of that is around self-love and the things that you do, Coach Joe. So, you can't walk around feeling good on the outside and you haven't taken care of the inside, And so my thing is that, okay, when you're feeling good from the inside, that confidence is going to flow on the outside, right? Absolutely. So with that being said, like I'm connected now, like with Christian counselors that can, provide people the professional aspect of the love of the self-love on themselves. And then now I'm connected with one of the top coaches, in Houston. But I plan to utilize all those things together and put it in that box and give it to whoever is willing to receive it. Because what I'm saying is I'm even connected with another young lady. We're going to do some things. It's coming out fast. I want to spill it so bad, but I have to, you have to wait. Yeah. Right. But what I'm saying is I got a category for everybody to connect the love is what I'm saying. Absolutely. And so I can't wait till it all come out, but I'm just excited to know that you're going to be a part of my plan, because people need to have that fitness and need to love on themselves, and when you're feeling good, even when you just get up and just like you started me off with 15-20 minutes on my stationary bike, even that felt good. It's just something about it.
That's my job as a nutritionist, as a personal trainer, is to think outside the box. For me, I coach professional women, moms that's busy. They don't feel like they have time to take care of themselves. So for me, it's like, no, we can implement self-love. The thing is, you have to look at your schedule and implement that time to take care of yourself. Health and wellness is so important. You can take care of everybody else and be depleted and unhappy. But my job is say, no, you're going to take care of yourself. So you're full. So when the love overflows, that you're prepared. It's not, your emotions aren't all over the place because you're all over the place and you're frustrated because you haven't taken that time to work out, to eat healthy. But the main thing is creating generational health.
Yes.
When we create generational health, when our children can see that, my mom works out, my mom's eating healthy, and that's going to create generational health and wealth. A lot of people focus on the wealth, but let's get back. You need a healthy body to spend this money.
That's right.
That's why we put it all together. And one thing I do, I think a little differently than most personal trainers in nutrition, I'm working on your mind, body, and your spirit. Because you can say that you want to do it, but if you haven't connected to the journey, you don't know exactly why you're doing it, it'll never get done. That's right. I'm gonna dig deep and say, hey, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And the thing is, when I tell you I'm a mompreneur, I'm a mompreneur because I've been there. I've been through the weight loss journey. I've been through, I don't want to work out, but I get on the treadmill and I run because I have a clear vision of where I want to go. So those are the things that I pull out. And I just want to let women know, hey, you can be a mom and still work.
Yes.
Have a successful business. You know why? Because I'm doing it. Will every day be easy? No, it will not. But at the end of the day, you still took care of your children. You still ran your business. And you know what? You touched somebody's life. So for me, I just say, God, you know what? Make me that vessel. It looks easy to a lot of people, but it is rewarding. The reward that you receive, just this connection, is, so amazing. If you call and say, 20, you know what, it's really working, that means I've done my job. So the time that I spend and I study and I do, do extra things, that's why I'm here. So I love what I do. I'm the love nutrition doctor because
Come on, love nutrition, doctor. Come on, love nutrition.
Now that you say love, I see it all the time. I'm just imagining, like, I have love back here before.
I see it. I see it. Look, listen, I have on love earrings. Do you hear me?
But you know what?
Look. Okay,
okay.
that's just what I do.
But you know what I realize is when you come from a family that nurtured you and gave you love, it's easy to give. I'm a hugger. It's easy for me to love on you and not expect anything in return because that's my true nature. I don't have to force it and you don't have to force it. So love is an amazing thing. I want my clients to feel good from the inside out. Yeah. And then you know what, for me, it doesn't matter what size you are. I tell the girls all the time, don't base your happiness on the size of your body. Because that doesn't work. We're not going to do that. Right. So I'm going to build your confidence and you're going to come in the gym and you're going to be like, girl, I'm fine. That's the type of mama I am, mompreneur I am. We're going to do it all any size and we're going to move with confidence.
Right. And because the thing of it is with size, we're all different sizes, shapes, height, weight, all of that. So you got to feel comfortable in your own skin to know what is right for you and what feels good for you. And as long as you're feeling good about the confidence level where you at, your journey will follow. It will follow you. Yes, the body follows the mind. Once you make up your mind, the body will follow. Yeah.
And you know what? That's something I had to get over is I'm not a skinny personal trainer. You see a personal trainer, you think they're really skinny. I'm not that chick. I'm 44 years old. I got hips, butt, thighs, but I love it. I love who I am. So it's different. And I went through that. Like, no, I don't want to be extra skinny. I want to be comfortable in who I am. So for me, it's like changing the game of fitness. Who said you got to be skinny? Come on, bring this butt, thighs, hips. Let's get it together, but let's get it toned.
That's it.
Toned. Y'all know I'm big on the arms. Let's get it where it looks right and you just feel good. You put your jeans on, your boots, and you look good and you feel good. Because that's what it's about.
That's what it's about. That's what the bottom line is.
The bottom line.
The bottom line.
Say they're going to get what I give them.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I give you. Come on, honey.
Yes. Okay, so boss.
I have fun. For me, it's like everybody takes fitness and health so seriously. Why do I have to be serious? Why we can't have fun and live a healthy lifestyle? If you want to go out and have a drink with your girlfriends, why can't you do that if you're not doing the yo-yo diet? You've already ate healthy already all during the week. You have that glass of wine. That's the type of coach I am. You don't restrict yourself. And when you restrict yourself, that's when
you're going to make you want to binge.
Now, look, not in the beginning. We got to build up to that. So that I don't want people to be like, Coach Joe, you said you can have wine, but you have to build up to it. So it's steps and levels to what you're doing.
Right. And so, boss babe.
Yes.
Tell them.
Look what I tell you to call me.
Number one author. Listen, number one author. Listen. So boss babe, number one author, coach, nutritionist, doctor, trainer, all of those. Listen, tell them what you do in your gym in the mornings when you first get there. What's your foundation? What's your intentional setting that you do before you start with your clients?
So the foundation, the girls, I build confidence. We say affirmations in the gym. For me, it's a confidence building. And I always say, God, this is your place. And I pray in my gym. I pray for my clients, because it is a journey. It is a journey. But you know what? We say affirmations, you have to see, because I want to hear the reports. I want my clients to come back and they're just full all the way around. So I'm not going to feed you just in the gym. I'm going to feed your mind. I'm going to enlighten you. Hey, this is the books that we're reading. So for me, I just take it a little bit further than normal trainers would, because I love what I do, and I love to see the transformation. I love to see the smiles. It's like, ooh, girl, yes. I've had clients that wouldn't even look at themselves in the mirror. And I'm like, no, we're going to scoot over. So, or they'll start coming with big clothes on.
Yes.
I'm like, why are you coming in with these big clothes? I need you. I can't train you with big clothes on. So you'll see the transformation, and they'll start coming on with tights and, fashion. But to me, praying and meditating in my space in Fit Chick Academy, in the Weight Loss and Wellness Center, I have to do that. That is like a must for me, because my job is to cover my clients and love on them.
So that explains why we were just a divine connection, especially with a part of the prayers of the Boss Babes. Do you want to share a snippet of your section in the prayer of the Boss Babes?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? Let's talk about the journey to write.
Yeah. Let's talk about the journey.
You know what was so amazing? How many times the devil tried to say, you know what? You're not a writer. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? And you know what the crazy thing is? Like, when I look back, I write custom nutrition plans.
Yes.
I've been a guest writer in magazines, but it was something that I kept saying, what are you doing? This is not you. Until I really sat down and connected to the journey and sat down and reflected on how God really blessed me. And actually, in my portion of the Boss Space, it actually talks about how God blessed me with Fit Chick Academy.
Yes.
Writing a vision, making it clear, and it was just an amazing experience. I honestly don't think I was prepared for the success of the book, because for a couple of days I was in, like, I think shock or awe. I'm like, what?
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I was like, I don't think I know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm so excited that God, pushed me outside of my comfort zone, because he was saying, no, this is your project. This is something that you are supposed to do. And, when you're obedient and you can hear God and you're connected to God, hey, this assignment is just for you. It's not for anybody else. So don't attach what people are saying or how they feel or your environment to what you're doing, because this is your assignment.
Yes.
And over that time, I heard God keep saying, you have to get comfortable to get comfortable. So you guys know I don't like the heat. You know me, you know me. I don't like the heat. I would have to go sit on my porch with my laptop to get the vision, because I was uncomfortable because it was hot.
Yeah.
But the process of doing it, and I will start and stop. I don't know if you went through that.
Yes, I did.
Okay, and then I would call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I don't understand why this is so hard. Like, really just upset. And my mom was like, okay, let's have Bible study. And we would start studying the chapters. And, a lot of the women in my gym, they're in ministry. And I'm like, okay, how do you get ready to, preach a sermon? They was like, okay, you know what? I go and I Google the time, but it was so therapeutic for me. It really enlightened my study habits to dig into really, really deep into the Bible. So it was a emotional roller coaster, but the end result, man. Oh my God.
Listen, that end result, y'all, let me tell y'all.
It's just like weight loss, the roller coaster, but the end result is like, oh my God, we really did this. And I actually cried the day of, because I was like, God.
Me too.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I think because I wasn't really just, okay, you know what? Ooh, I'm so glad I got it done. And I was done with it. So it was good. It's that end result.
That end result. And let me just say, for the people who don't know, when we're talking about the end result, the end result was last Saturday? Or the Saturday before? The Saturday before. No, the Saturday before.
Saturday before,
So the Saturday before last, we released the prayers of the Boss Babes. And this was Saturday afternoon. By Monday morning, we woke up to results that we were the #1 authors in the nation in 2 categories. devotionals, and Christian. That's what we woke up to Monday morning. And during that Monday morning, God already knew when we woke up Monday morning what he wanted me to do. So that Sunday night, he told me honor the author that allowed us to pull the project together, who spearheaded it, which her name is Day Edwards. And so I'm sitting in the bathtub, I'm soaking. God always talks to me around water, no matter where I'm at. Water is my connection with the Holy Spirit. And so I'm sitting there and he says, honor her. I'm like, what? Like, okay, like I always have to go back and forth with God, like what, how, when I'm gonna do this, when do I have time, how I'm gonna get the ladies together, just all of these things, and but when I tell you, he told me Sunday night, and when I tell y'all, when I tell you my emails backed up, everything, I put my heart and soul into that celebration for us.
We did really well.
Because the energy was electrifying. Like everything he told me to do, I did it. He said, okay, get this gift for her, get the ladies together. Then another lady said, okay, I'll put the video together. Like it just all came together. Then one lady said, I'll get the balloons for you, Benita. It just all came together. And when we walked in to the roof on last Sunday.
Shoot me down. It was, actually seeing the pictures, it was, I got teary-eyed from that because it was like God just put us all together. The connection was so amazing. Even putting the party together for Day. Let me tell you, Day, I love Day. I am like a Day. I will get a shirt that say Day fan. And when you have someone that leads with the word, that teaches you, before you see the makeup and all the extra stuff, you actually feel and see the spirit on her.
Yes, absolutely.
For me, I'm a strong female, so it's really hard for me to follow any woman that's not right. And, I grew up in a country church, so y'all know.
Me too.
It's serious. And when you have a connection, you can see through all that paper thin stuff. I need to see. I'm a meat and potatoes woman, like they say, but you can just see that she's so free in giving you the knowledge and just, don't want anything in return. And that's what I love about her.
And that's why God told me to honor her, because after I sat at the table and heard all of the ladies' stories before, our stories before the project are in the project, but the stories after the project is what I heard at the brunch.
I learned, to me, I learned so much about her. Like I've always been just, following her. She'll say something, and actually she has said certain things, and it's actually had me in my office in my Bible all day long. I'm like, Day, I gotta write nutrition plans, but I'm in here and I'm like just going in, and my husband's like, Day, you really like her? I'm like, I really do, because she doesn't want anything in return. I want to be around people that's willing to give information freely.
Right.
And it's not all a big.
All of that. Yeah.
And you know what? You can relate to her. She's a mom. She's all over the place, which we are. Honey, I am always all over the place, but when you start your day with God, when you incorporate God in the things that you do, you're gonna have success. You're gonna touch somebody's lives. It's just it's a natural thing when you're doing it from your heart.
Right. And so the unique heart. That's right. And so listen, if there's anybody out there listening, we released a book. People put in their pre-orders. I would just encourage you, if you order the book through Kindle or through Amazon, that's fine. But I would encourage you to order. You need to have your book, because you need a hard copy. You need to be able to highlight, put your stickies in there, because I'm telling y'all, we shared some good stuff in this. What I'm telling you is, each woman or each person that goes through this book, you are going to be able to find a story that you can relate to, that you're gonna be, that's gonna bless you, and it's gonna push you to the next level. Because we had not all met each other, but when we got together and figured out, which start listening to each other's stories, it was like, my God, like God is so awesome. How did He put us all together to put all of this valuable information, the prayers in there that we give you to pray on certain, like whatever, like whichever each author's story was, we give you the prayer to help you get through that in case if you relate to that author, But it was just really good. It was a heck of an experience. I thank God that we met and we connected there. I mean, because,
me too.
I just thank God that it is even in my self-love journal.
Mm-hmm.
In my self-love journal, and this was I was writing this back in 2017 when I was putting it together. We're about to go in 21. So the things that you say and that you manifest, you bring to life. I said in my self-love journal, God, I only want to be connected with beneficial, mutual relationships so that we can win. I am done. I am done with being the giver and someone being the receiver, and they taking advantage of me and my kindness and my weakness and don't value who I am to them. When I'm connected to someone, I love on you. I connect you with people who can bless you. I bless you. All of these things, but I do it from my unique heart. So to be connected with people where we can mutually have a beneficial relationship to where we bless one another. That's all I've been praying for. That's all God's been connecting me with. And I'm just so grateful and thankful.
I know, me
so grateful and thankful. I am. So, in this new season, we've released these prayers to the people that want to receive. I would just encourage you to go on to Coach Joe's page, onto my page, and dig into it. Order a book.
Give some for Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
Want to stand in line? Give the gift that continues to give.
Yeah. Give it. Yeah, and I'm telling you, when you order the love in the box, there's all kind of gifts in there. There's gifts inside of gifts inside the love in the box. I even offer a free gift with the box and the love in the box. You can't get it better than that. Who's giving away free stuff? But that's the kind of heart that I have.
Right.
But is there anything else you want to share with the listeners, Coach Joe? Because I want please give out your social media information, please, because I know there's a lot of ladies that I know you can help. Listen, ladies, we're coming up on 21. We want to be fit, fabulous, fine, healthy, all of these things, to be able to say that we're still here and that we survived COVID is a blessing all time.
Absolutely.
Because some people didn't make it through 20. So to continue to make it and be healthy, Coach Joe, give them your information.
Okay, so my Facebook and Instagram is Coach Tawania Joe, but I want to tell you guys a couple of things that I offer. I offer customized nutrition plans. Like if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, you need to know how to eat. If you're eating all the wrong things, you're going to continue to have those elements. And I like to use natural things, So if you're looking for someone that's going to do the research, not just give you a plan, actually take the time and do the research on what you need, not Susie, not Bobby, but what you need. Schedule a consultation, get you a customized nutrition plan. You're looking for a personal trainer that cares. I only work with women, and I don't just work with anybody. I want to work with someone that's serious about committing to the journey, because it is a journey. You're going to learn so much about yourself, and I'm going to push you outside your comfort zone. But one thing, I can relate to what you're going through, and you can continue on the road, or you can get somebody that's going to help you figure out what's going on, because sometimes you just need to be tweaked a little bit. And one thing that I do that most trainers or nutritionists don't do, I actually help you implement what I'm giving you into your life. So I can give you the plan. You're like, what am I going to do with this? No, we're going to take it a step further, because I want to make sure what the information that I'm giving you is actually working. So if you're looking for someone, go ahead.
Yeah, I need to stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Listen, what she just told y'all is the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Right now, she's working on my nutritional plan. And when we first started this thing about, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago or whatever, she said, I'm going to get it to you, in a couple of days. I stopped her. I said, no, take your time with it because I need to make sure it's right because I've been battling this weight thing for a while. And for some reason, in my 40s and my late 40s, my metabolism has slowed all the way down. So no, take your time, research the issues I got going on. I even had an issue where one of the doctors wanted to do some type of procedure or something to my leg. She was like, no. She said, I believe in trying to see if we can save you money and try to do it the natural way or the holistic way. Right. You say they just want money, which I get that some of them do. Now there are some good doctors. Let me knock on wood. That's, that's right. And I have them in my life. But this was another doctor that we're talking about. Mm-hmm. And, she said, let's try this first. And if this doesn't work, then maybe, or check with your doctor and get a second opinion. Right. Sure enough, I checked with my doctor. She said, I don't think we need that right now. I said, confirmation. Let me continue with Coach Joe and let her do my nutritional plan. That's number one I want to confirm. Second thing she just said was she teaches you and she shows you. Let me tell y'all, I'm old school. All of these young people are having to teach me the latest game, the latest app, all of this stuff, so I can keep up with everything. So she look you start now. Listen, I'm gonna give you an iPhone for my business line. I promise you.
I love you.
But the second thing she said was, I show you. That is no joke. That is no lie, y'all. She sent me a link for this thing called Marco Polo. Okay, all I know is Marco Polo is this game these kids play in the pool and all that. I don't know nothing else about no freaking Marco Polo. But she sent it to me. It's a little video app. And she literally shows me stuff on the video when she doesn't have time to talk. She showed me like when she was in the store and she picked up some snacks. When you can see visual stuff when somebody sends it to you, she didn't have to do that, but she takes her time out to show me. And that's valuable to me because it's going to help me with my journey. So I just needed to stop and just tell them that what you're saying, when you say you are, is what you are.
If I show you, you can show your son or you can show your sister. So that's how the generational health comes about. I can tell you how to do it. But for me, I want you to see. I want to hold you accountable. Hey, did you get on your bike for 15 minutes? Mm-hmm. I'm going to help you think outside the box. But trust me, ladies, if you tell somebody I'm your coach, I take that very serious. I threaten to fire my clients. Mm-hmm. I'm like, look, you have to be willing to commit. You have to be willing to sacrifice, but your health is so important. And just think about it. If you have children, you want to be here for your children. You want to be here for your great grandchildren. You don't want to be, breathing hard. You can't get around. So look, health is important. Yeah. Sit down and say, you know what? What's the most important thing for you? Like for me, I don't want anybody else raising my children. So this is something that you have to do. If you don't have an option to do it. Yeah. So take the first step. My website, I do 15-minute consultations, coach2wanajoe.com. You can go log in, set up a consultation. I think right now I do maybe 3, 9 a week. That's not my limit. Yeah. So get in where you can fit in. We're going to figure it out, but you're going to have fun. And you know what? I'm a nutritionist. I'm a personal trainer, but I went through the journey, and you can go on my page. You can see it. I was big, and I was like, why nobody didn't tell me I look like this? But I was like, you fine, girl, you fine. But we're going to have fun with it, and it's a lifestyle. So don't overthink the process, because you can overthink the process and say, I tried that last time. It didn't work. Right. If you hire an expert, you will hire an expert for your children to be good in sports because you want them to go to the NFL, but are you going to be here to look at it?
Nah. Now that's some winning wisdom right there. I told y'all I was going to drop some winning wisdom on you. I told y'all. Yes. Only with love with Ledet conversations. I told you.
Be about your game. You know what? Yeah. Just don't talk about it. You can be good in the area, but if you're not willing to be disciplined when it comes to you, and the thing is, you want to feel good. You want to just get up and say, you know what? I'm ready to conquer today. I mean, every day is not going to be like that, but baby, I'm going to give you some tools to get up and say, let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm ready. You got to give yourself that self-talk.
Right.
Let's do it. So that's just who I am. I love what I do. And I keep it real.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, we are going to give the listeners back their time. I really enjoyed having you on here. Now I know why the enemy was trying to stop. Now I know why he was trying to stop this broadcast. I get it, because I know it's going to bless some people. I know it is. I know it is. And so I thank you for just accepting.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Yes.
This is perfect for you. You know what? This just makes me happy. And I can't wait. I'm like, ooh, I told my client today, I said, she just wrote a book, Heal Better.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Let me go experience the greatness of the love, and then I'll pass you on. And that's the thing. Iron sharpens iron. A lot of my clients, they're business owners. Baby, we can be in there and I give them ideas all the time. Angela, did you do this? Did you do it? No, coach, I didn't think about it. Okay, well, you're building a business. I'm going to hold you accountable. Everybody needs an accountability partner.
Yes. So, well, listen, I got you. I got you. I see. I have my my other business coach online here. Hey, Tawania, love you. Listen, I
exciting. We have some things to do. And you know what? It's our responsibility to pass on love, to pass on nutrition, and just to encourage. That's one thing I hate about these masks. Before, when you went to the grocery store, you would get a smile. Even if you're having a bad day, with the mask, you can't see that. So, guys, you have to go the extra mile to give love in any way that you can.
Yeah.
And you know what? Most of the time they think sisters are enemies. No. I'm here to help you. Right. I'm here to support you. Whatever you need, that's what I'm here for.
Yes. So. And I see April's on the line, our other boss babe. Hey, April, we love you too. Boss babe, I see you. And yes, and so I appreciate you guys taking out the time to listen to this Love with Ledet conversation. It definitely is a Winning Wednesday wisdom conversation. We have some really good nuggets on you, and I just appreciate you tuning in. I just try to have general, genuine, authentic conversations that will bless others. And so I ask you all the time to please share. You never know who you might can bless. This is not about anything else but sharing love, sharing knowledge, and wisdom. Absolutely. So with that being said, we're going to give you back your time. Coach Joe, you stay right there, and I'm gonna exit off of social media. But we love you guys. If there's anything that myself, the Unique Heart, or Coach Joe can help you with, anybody we can connect you with, let's all win together. That's the bottom line. It's time out for hating, time out for envious, time out for all of that. God is love. My platform is love. I love everything about love. A Unique Heart loves you. Somebody loves you, baby. Continue to enjoy your awesome Wednesday. We out.
Peace.